Hey guys, Morphin JK here, and welcome to my third attempt at a rebuild. Today, I attempted to do the UC Dublin rebuild. I failed miserably. I got sacked in 6 months. I attempted to do the Bury rebuild, and I got sacked in 3 months. So I just don't think I'm good enough at using low amounts of money, and of course, because I'm on Xbox, there's no mods to get my job back. So there are no mods to get my job back, which means basically, once you get sacked, that's it. So yes, today guys, we are going to be rebuilding Leicester. This was going to be one of the last rebuilds we did of the year. And now we have to push it forward to the second one we've done this year. It's just a shambles. Working with lower amounts of money is not my thing. I work better with more money, I guess. So yeah, without further ado guys, let's get started with this rebuild. And yes, guys, the fact that I got sacked from Dublin was very annoying for me because I was actually really looking forward to using UCD Dublin as a rebuild. I just guess I couldn't really handle the fact that we had no money, but we now have £55 million to work with at Leicester City, boys. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's very good. We're not going to have any scouts in this as well, and that's what we had for the last two. So, yeah, in terms of what we need, I think we need pretty much a brand new attack is needed. I think our midfield is fantastic. Our midfield is perfect for me. I'm also going to say that we need a new centre-back to partner Soyuncu. And other than that, maybe some backup players and maybe a new keeper. And yeah, the formation we're going to be playing is the 4-3-3 attack. So we get Madison at cam. And then we can use, well, he can play CM. Oh, didn't know that. Sorry, again. But yeah, and Didi can play CM with Tielemans, which is very nice. And then, yeah, this is the squad we are going to go with. Hopefully we can get some money from the preseason tournament. And yeah, let's get started with the rebuild. So then, guys, 3 departures from the club. Matty James leaving to FC CFR 1907 Cluj for 790,000. And then we are also selling Ukalumba to Orebro SK for 185,000, and then Botos Kapustka, who doesn't have great potential, to Reading for £2.7 million, blocking the offers for Chilwell and Albrighton. Yeah, but I accidentally missed down a Vardy and Albrighton transfer due to the fact that I didn't actually show. Yeah, it was pretty stupid, I know. But yeah, I should have probably been looking, right? But yes, guys, I'll be back in a minute. And guys, our first signing of the rebuild, David Neres from Ajax. We hijacked his move to Arsenal, and we have been able to sign the 22-year-old wide man for £33 million. 81 rated, pretty decent potential, looks like he could be a very good player and slots right into the team. So then guys, a departure here, Christian Fuchs is leaving to join Burnley for £1.25 million. Another departure here, Mark Albrighton has agreed personal terms with Athletic Club for £7.7 million and a transfer offer for Jamie Vardy, which I will be negotiating. Oh, sorry guys. Another departure here as Johnny Evans is off to Valencia for a Spanish adventure for £11.9 million. And also Jamie Vardy has sold for £50 million to Piemonte Calcio. Pretty good amount that we got for him. And guys, we have made a second signing, I believe, £32.1 million for Richarlison. 22-year-old can play on the left, on the right, and through the middle. Good replacement for Jamie Vardy for a pretty decent price. Another signing, and it is another big one. Joe Gomez from Liverpool for £37 million. Hardballing Klopp, who wanted £47 million, to get it down to £37 million. Job well done from me. This man is going to be a great replacement for Evans. Another sale here as Nampalys Mendy are heading to Watford for £4.05 million. So then guys, on deadline day we have made 3 signings. Keanu Hoover for £1 million, Willie Caballero as a backup keeper for £1 million, and this guy that I found on FIFA, he's 19, 81 rated with 81 potential, which is weird, but I bought him £25.5 million. And yeah, let's take a look at how much we spent with only an hour left in the January window. I want to actually see how much we spent because it could be very good. And then I'll show you how the squad looks. Sorry. Because I'm going to sim to January because we're actually not doing too bad. So yeah, in terms of how much money we have spent this window, I'm going to have to go quite far. We have spent 129 million and out is 77 million. So, and we have brought in Neres, Richarlison, Gomez, Hoover, Caballero, and then that striker. And then out Kaputska, Fuchs, Albrighton, Evans, Vardy, and a couple of others. And now this is how the team will look going into the season. So obviously Caballero is just a backup keeper. Hoover is just a backup right back. Well, left back, sorry. He doesn't even make it onto reserves as it stands. Caballero will go onto the bench instead of Jakupunovic, whatever your name is. And then Beos Santos will go in. We'll just swap him with Hurst for now. And then we'll put him in instead of Harvey Barnes. Swap Barnes and Richarlison around. And then Richarlison will play on the left. De Santos through the middle. Neves on the right. Madison, Tielemans, and Ndidi. Gomez, Soyuncu, Pereira, Chilwell, Schmeichel. And then Barnes will go on the bench. Probably instead of... trying to think who I would replace him with. Perez or Pratt, in my opinion. Perez or Gray. I'm probably going to swap him with Perez. Yeah, because Gray can play both sides. So, I want to improve Harvey Barnes. We might sell Perez and Gray if we need to. But yeah. I'll see you guys in the January window. So then, guys, we are now in January. Well, a day behind January, but we are technically in January now. We are currently in 7th position in Europa League football positions. So we're actually doing very well at the minute. We are 20 points off the title, well, top of the league, and we are 23 points from relegation. So basically, we're slap bang in the middle of the table. So this is how the team is doing. I actually want to see who's probably really unhappy in the team. Actually, not many people are really unhappy. There's like only really a couple. This Tavares guy who I don't really care about. Like, other than that, there's not really many people that are unhappy. Now that's good. So yeah, let's see how the team's doing in terms of stats. So squad hub. Let's go over to stats. Most appearances so far for Ricardo Pereira. Most goals going to Richarlison with 14. Perez with 5. Actually, where's our new boy at? Our new boy. He's only played 3 games. He must have been injured then. He's only played 3 Premier League games. And then in terms of assists, 5 for James Maddison. So the team is basically better than I thought. I don't know why my manager rating is so low. But yeah, in January, we are going to be looking to maybe sell someone like Iosi Perez or somebody like that. Somebody like that. Okay. So yeah, let's see what we can do in January. See if we make any signings or anything. But yeah, let's sim this match. And let's see if we win it. So they lost to Everton, drew to United, and drew to Palace. So this should be a win, right? Yeah, a 2-0 win with Richarlison getting both goals. Yeah, Richarlison's probably going to be our best player this season by a long stretch. That Buaz Sayol guy, I don't know what's up with him, but he's definitely not doing that good, is he? So then, guys, in the January transfer window, no ins, no outs, with barely any funds. I almost sold Kasper Schmeichel at one point. But then I was able just to make them push themselves out the move by asking for £300 million, which isn't a bad offer. I would have taken that, but no. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So then, guys, having just played our final game of the Premier League season, a lot of our players are actually upset, which is weird. Boas Santos wanted a transfer request because he didn't play a game. A lot of players are actually pretty upset at the minute, and I'm not sure why. But we did play alright this season. I just want to check if Boas Santos still wants to be sold. He actually doesn't want to be sold anymore, which is very good, which means we can... Oh, no, he still wants his transfer. But we are not going to be selling Boas Santos, no matter what. This Amati guy, we will be selling, though. So, yeah, guys. Moving on. Let's see how we did in the league. So, obviously, we finished 6th in the league, 1 point ahead of Chelsea. So, Europa League football is guaranteed. In the end, we ended up finishing, what? 34 points off Liverpool, the Premier League champions. No surprise there. And then we ended up finishing 40 points ahead of Bournemouth, who were relegated. In the other... Okay, come on. In the other cups that were taken part in... Well, not we took part in. But yeah, in the other cups this season, the Emirates FA Cup was won by... the finals Liverpool Man City. We went out in round 5 to Arsenal. In the Carabao Cup, however, Liverpool won the Carabao Cup. We went out in round 4 to Manchester City 3-1. In the Champions League, the winners were... Well, the final is Piemonte Calcio versus Barcelona. Liverpool won the Super Cup. And in the Europa League, the final is Borussia Dortmund versus Valencia. But yes, guys, I think next season the aim is to probably sell some of the players who aren't that good. So probably remove this guy from the... Yeah, he's requested a transfer. So that is fine. We're going to be selling all of the players that are basically irrelevant. So, for example, all of these guys here are going to be let out of the club. D. Johnson as well going to be sold. Keanu Hoover's obviously being kept. G. Hurst will be sold. Even though his contract's expiring, we will still try and sell him. And yeah, other than that, those are the only players that we are going to try and sell. So, yeah, that was basically it for the season. Let's see how the players did in terms of stats. Because Boas Santos actually started scoring goals after the last time we saw him. So Maddison played the most games with 43 appearances. The most goals went to Richarlison with 23. Iosi Perez got 9. Neres and Maddison both got 7. Harvey Barnes got 5. And in the end, Boas Santos only got that 1 goal in January. But he only played 16 games. He only played 3 up until January. So I think he might have been left out or injured or something. In terms of assists, Maddison has the most, and in terms of clean sheets, the keeper, Kasper Schmeichel, cut 9 clean sheets. So, what am I looking to improve on in next season? Probably going to be looking at replacing Kasper Schmeichel. Danny Ward as well, also doing very well. We're probably going to sell Willy Caballero next season. And yeah, other than that, that is it for season number 1. Very, very good season. I hope that next season's going to go even better. So yeah, let's just simulate right till you need to do the thing where you advance, and then it sends you all the way to the end. But yeah, I'm not selling Boas Santos, guys. I am not. I want him to do better next season, so I'm going to keep him. Even if we did sell him, I would probably sell him for 50 million and buy someone like Martial or something who has a 60 million release clause. Because Martial apparently is meant to have 8 better potential, even though he's like, 4 years older and 2 ratings higher. Which is pretty crazy. It should not come as a surprise that you were not entirely satisfied with our results, that we are not entirely satisfied with our results this season. We have failed to achieve a number of objectives and have thus fallen short of what we expected to accomplish both on and off the pitch. We are hoping for a stronger commitment and better results from you. That said, we believe that you deserve another chance and would like to stay at LEICTER next season. So basically they're saying, get your act together, or else, even though we finished 6th, so it's Europa League football, we beat some good teams to the Europa League football, and we signed good players. The players performed okay. Like, Richarlison was our best performer that season. He's probably one of the top scorers in the league as well. Probably like 14th. I'm going to say 14th though. So yeah, season number 1 done. Let's see how we do in season number 2.